Hi, my name is Faye and you're watching Mystery Date with a Book. Today I'm going to do a video, I'm going to refilm a video that I did about a year ago. It's been a long time, but people are still watching it for some reason. So I thought, you know what, I might as well update my middle grade recommendations. Here we go. Now I've read a few more middle grade books last year and the beginning of this year, so we're going to update that top, what was it? I think it was top 7 I did last time. I think it was top 7 middle grades. This time I'm going with top 5, but some of them are series, so there's more than 5 books here. It will make sense as we go through the list. Okay, here we go. We're going to jump straight into this. First one I have, number 5, is The Girl Who Speaks Bear by Sophie Anderson. Now, this is a wonderful middle grade. It's, I want to say, Russian inspired. It's set in a very cold place. Is it Siberia, maybe? I don't know. It's a fictional place, but there's a lot of snow. And their culture seems to be very Russian-like, if you know what I mean. I can't really put it into words, but it's very different from all the other middle grades I usually read, which are usually fantasy. This is fantasy as well, but it's a story about a girl who I don't want to give any spoilers away, but she has a very strong connection, a very strong bond with forest animals. That's why it's called The Girl Who Speaks Bear. She goes on an adventure with a few friends, and it's just wonderful. It's such a different kind of book, and yeah, I highly recommend it. If you're looking for something more Russian-like, if you're looking for something a bit, colder, but still a fun middle grade adventure, go for this. It's brilliant. The message behind the story is wonderful as well, so I highly recommend it. The Girl Who Speaks Bear by Sophie Anderson. Yeah. I still need to read her other book, The House with Chicken Legs. I still need to read it. It's right there on my priority list. I need to pick it up. Yeah. But this one is brilliant. It's really good. At number 4, we have the first book in a series, Inkheart by Cornelia Funk. Cornelia Fudge, why not? Inkheart. This is such a magical story. Now, I buddy read this with Kat from Brews and Reviews, and she had already read this book, but still, I loved it. It was so magical and wholesome, and it makes your imagination just go places you didn't think it would. It's just so brilliant. It's a classic, I want to say. It's a little bit older. When is this from? I don't even know when it was first published. 2003. Okay. I was still in school, so yeah. 2003. Now, this one's a little bit older, I think. Yeah, this is the oldest book I have on my list. So if you're looking for more of a classic, not officially classic because those were written like 200 years ago or something, I don't know. But yeah, if you want something a little bit older, if you're not really into the hype of new releases, and if you're looking for a magical story of, traveling between different worlds and seeing characters love books as much as you do, this is the book for you, my friend. This is it. This is the first in the series. After Inkheart, we had Inkspell, which we read as well. And then after Inkspell, I'm not sure what comes up after Inkspell. I don't know. But I need to pick up the third and final book in this series because I need to know what happens. Yeah. So yes, Inkheart. If you haven't read it yet, go read it. It's been out for a while now. Okay, then at number 3, we have a series. It's the Pages & Co. series by Anna James. Now, I have the first and second books here. I don't have the third one yet, but we're gonna fix that soon. Yeah, as soon as I'm allowed to buy more books. So yes, the first one is Pages & Co. Tilly and the Book Wanderers. Now, this is when the main character, Tilly, she finds out that she can wander through books It's not a spoiler, it's right there in the title. Okay. So she finds out that she can see book characters, she can talk to them, she can interact with them. And yeah, there's some family secrets that she uncovers, and it's just brilliant. And then on the second one, we go to, is it Paris? I've read this a long time ago. I think it's Paris that we go to. It doesn't say here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Paris that we go to. But anyway, such a brilliant series by Anna James. It's a brilliant middle grade fantasy series. You have to read it, okay? It's been making its rounds on BookTube for a while now. And yeah, Pages & Co. I highly recommend it. If you're into, I want to say, classic stories, because she meets a lot of classic stories. Classic characters, okay? She meets quite a few classic characters. So if you like Anne of Green Gables or Alice in Wonderland, that kind of story, you know, the oldies, the main character, Tilly, she meets them and you get to interact with them. Well, not you, the main character, but you know, as a reader, we get to interact with them. It's brilliant. I really do recommend it. Okay, then at number 2, we have The Boy at the Back of the Class by, I can never say this name, Anjali Q. Ralph. I'm gonna leave it there because I can't pronounce it, and I'm really sorry for butchering all these names. Yeah, I still have trouble with names. I know, it's terrible. I need to work on that. The Boy at the Back of the Class. This is more of a contemporary middle grade. It's about this refugee child who goes from Syria to London. He lands in a London primary school and he has to deal with it. Yes, he makes some friends and you can see his journey from Syria to London. Whenever we find out how he came from Syria to London, what happened on the journey, that was heartbreaking. That actually broke my heart. I cried at that part. I cried at the end as well. But then it made me laugh as well. There's some really good parts here, some funny parts, some really good characters. I think the main characters there, they should be a little bit younger because, you know, they acted a little bit younger, but still, it was a brilliant book. I highly recommend this. I think everyone should read this. It will open your eyes to what refugee life is like. Nobody asks to be a refugee, okay? Especially children. They don't make any decisions. They just go along with what their parents say. So, yeah, I think everyone should read this. It's really important. The message in this is brilliant. So, The Boy at the Back of the Class, I highly recommend it. Yes. Now, at number 1, our number 1 spot, the best of the best. Okay, I'm kind of cheating on this one because it's sort of a repeat from last year, but it's not. It's the sequel. It is Hufflepuff by Jessica Townsend. This is the 3rd book in the Nevermore series. Now, this is going to be a longer series. It's not just a trilogy. So far, there are only 3 books out, but it's going to be a longer series. I think it's, I don't know, like 7 books or something. I don't know yet. But Hufflepuff is brilliant. It came out, I think it was August or September of 2020. And this was very well timed. It was just a coincidence, but it was very well timed. This is about a pandemic that happens in Nevermore, where they live. And guys, it was so good. It was so good. I think this series, it keeps getting better and better. Nevermore, the first book, let me hold it properly, hold up. Nevermore was amazing. It was brilliant. We get introduced to all these characters, the magic system and all that. In Wondersmith, book number 2, we get to know Nevermore a little bit more, you know, the area and how people react and their culture and all that. We get to see the baddie a bit more as well. In this, the stakes are higher, so I love this one as well. And In this third book, there's a pandemic, there's a virus going on, and people need to learn how to work together and, you know, stop being so prejudiced against people who are different to them. It's brilliant. The message in this whole series is just amazing. So I highly recommend it. This is not just for children. This is for all ages, okay? All these middle grades, let me see. Pages and Co is a little bit younger, I'd say. So, you know, not every adult's gonna like that. Inkheart has kind of a nostalgic feeling to it, even if you have never read it. And yeah, but the others, The Girl Who Speaks Bear, The Boy at the Back of the Class, and Nevermore, they're all, you know, they're a bit more broad, I want to say, in age range. They would suit young adults and adults, you know, anyone who likes middle grade books. So that's it. That's my top 5. Okay, let me show you. We have... I can't hold them all together. It's too heavy. Hold on. We can do this, okay? We can do this. We have... Oh, the Girl Who Speaks Bear in our number 5 spot. Inkheart, Pages and Co, The Boy at the Back of the Class, and at number 1, our top spot is Nevermore. Well, actually Hufflepuff, because Nevermore was last year. So yeah, this year it's Hufflepuff. So yes, I'm kind of seeing a pattern here. Like greens and reds and blues. Greens and reds and blues. Look at this. All these books are either red, green, or blue. Interesting. I did not do this on purpose. So yes, have you read any of these books? Let me know down in the comments. What is your favorite middle grade book? If you had to do a top 5 or even a top 3, which is harder, which books would you include? Which middle grade books would you include in that list? Or if you're brand new to middle grade, hi, welcome to the club. Which one of these sounds more interesting? Which one of these books sounds more appealing to you? Let me know down in the comments. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna love you and leave you. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Give it a like, subscribe, click the bell, leave a comment, let's say hi. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.